Hi, I'm going to show you how to do this session in the NAISS course called Introduction to Python for Alvis, the HPC cluster maintained by C3SE by Chalmers. So let's take a look at this page. Like, sure, you want to use Python, so you need to use the Python interpreter. You'll see what that program is exactly soon. You need it, basically. That's why you want to do it. And instead of going through this, I'll only show the exercises here. Let's take a look at the titles of the exercises first. We need to log in to your HPC cluster. That's Alvis. I'm going to show you that. Then we're going to load a Python module. We need to also, in both cases, you're going to look at the documentation. So I'll be searching with you for the documentation to see if it's there. And sometimes we'll find out it's not documented. In exercise 3, we're going to start the Python interpreter, and in exercise 4, we're going to run a hello world program. Alright, so let's go to step 1, log into your HPC cluster. And I put this at the left side of my screen, there it is, because I'll need a new window to search for the documentation how to do it. Alright, go to the documentation of your HPC cluster and search for the login procedure. So I'm going to Google for Alvis, login Chalmers. That seems like a great thing to work. They are logging in to Alvis. I'm going to click on that, and I guess this is what I need to do. So here we see a bit. So I'm going to log in using SSH, which is a terminal environment, and it doesn't describe exactly what I need to do, but I do know if you have ever used SSH, all we need to know is this magic line. And then you conclude that you need to put your username in front of this with an @ and then log in. If you do it now, so I will be doing it incorrectly, because on Alvis you need to be within SUNET, which are the Swedish University Networks. And I'm going to show in a terminal how this will fail if you have not if you're not within SUNET. So if you're in your office at the university, you'll be fine. But if I type in SSH, my username is Richelb, that's my Chalmers ID, at alvis1.c3se. I'm just typing this word, alvis1.c3se.chalmers.se. Now this will fail. Here, cannot connect to the host. So if you're outside of the university networks, like me, it's time to start a VPN. So so I've set this up. I need to go to VPN. There in the network settings, I can set up my Uppsala University VPN. It looks like this under Ubuntu. Yours may look different. I do need to log in to Uppsala so that they know that it's me. So I'll do that. RikB424. So again, if you have like a different university, you have a different screen. So at Uppsala University, you see that there's a regular login screen, and then we need to use the Uppsala University multi-factor authentication, which is 457695. And this needs to be the login of your username, not like a full email. So now I am on a VPN. I can close this screen. Now I can see at the top right here, there's an icon that says, hey, Richel, you're on a VPN. And if you now repeat this exact same line, then suddenly I'm in. So probably you'll need to type your password. But because I recently logged in, I don't need to type my password there. If you have to type your password, you won't see the letters, so you'll be typing in the blind. So you don't see you being typed. Just type it in and press enter. You can't see any spelling mistakes there. You can't see any typos. Just type it in and try again if it fails. Check your caps lock too. You can't see if caps lock is on. Alright, so I'm now logged into Alvis. That's great. I followed, well, these instructions more or less, but I did know about SSH already. So let's take a look. Exercise 1, log into your HPC clusters, go to documentation. I've done that, it's here at the right. Log into your HPC cluster. Anyway, I've done that. Exercise 2 is go to the documentation and load a Python software module. Let's see how well this is described. So I'll be searching for Python, I guess. Python, let's remove uppercase Python. There we have it. And we need to load a Python module. So here we see, nope. Here we talk about virtual environments. We can skip that. We don't need those yet. Accessing virtual environments, we don't need that yet. Conda environments, we don't need that yet. Matplotlib, we don't need that yet. Alright, so it's not described here to load a Python module, but maybe I should have searched for the word module. I guess it's here, modules. Yeah, how to load modules. That's great. Loading modules is simple. You find the module and version using module avail or search for it using module spider. Right, I can do that. Let's take a look if Python is directly described here. So I'm scrolling down if I see the word Python. Nope. So I'm going to do this. So I'm going to on Alvis. I put this terminal to the right. I'm going to do module spider for Python. So let's do that, module spider Python. And notice I use a lowercase p. This will be, there are better ways. You should use an uppercase p, you get better result. I'll show you that too. But this is how it looks like if you do module spider Python. So we're looking for a Python module. And the first hit is BioPython. There's more. If I press space, I go to next. Boost Python, CUDA Python, Git Python, IPython. So there are a lot of things with the word Python in it. And one way to get rid of that is to, so I'm going to press Q to get out of this menu. One way to search for Python is to use capital P, and then immediately you get exactly what you want. So these are the modules. I'm going to press space because I'm not sure this is the last one. It was. This is the last module. So I'm going to copy paste this. And it's a terminal, so you need to use Ctrl-Shift-C. You need to add the shift in a terminal. And then I'm going to do, then I'm going to do module load, and then that thing. Also Ctrl-Shift-V here. Let's scroll down if the documentation actually says this. So here it says module spider, and then here module load. That's exactly what I'm doing here. Let's take a look. Module load Python. Let's see if this works. This works perfectly. And now I have loaded the module to be able to use Python probably 3.12.3. Next exercise. So I put all these documentation at the right. Let's go back. So the next step, so we've loaded the Python module here. Well done. Now we need to start the Python interpreter. And for that, we're going to look at the documentation. And I remember if I look at Python again, it has not showed anywhere how to actually start Python. It only talks about virtual environments and conda and those things. The answer is a very general one. To start Python, you have to type in the word Python. That's all there is. So if you look for it, you probably can see the word Python somewhere with a lowercase p. But it's not completely clear. No, and it's never there. So you need to know this. So now I'm going to start Python. It's just typing now the word Python. There. Now I have started the Python interpreter. This is how it looks like. Well done. So it was not in the documentation here, but it was quite easy to do. I guess if you Google how to start Python, you'll have found this too. And the next step is I'm going to put the terminal back. So this is Alvis again. Run this program. So to run this program, you can click here if you want. It's copy to clipboard. You can also do this and Ctrl-C, regular Ctrl-C, because this is a regular win. This is not a terminal. And then go back to the terminal, press Ctrl-Shift-V. That's how you paste to a terminal. Press Enter, and you've ran your first Python program, which is a typical Hello World program. And that means we're done. We did it. We did it. So that concludes this video. About how to use the Python interpreter for the introduction course to Python offered by NAISS for the Alvis HPC cluster based on Chalmers. With that, I wish you a very good day. Bye!